Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Valeria Nabila from SMA Muhammadiyah 1 High School, Magelang. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As today's government side, I like to voice my opinion towards today's motion. That is, this house would abolish primary and middle school years that group children based on their age, and instead group them by competency and intelligence. As we can see in our curriculum, we most likely got grouped by age at school, and there's even a minimum age to be reached before going to school. For an example, the minimum age to be in middle school is approximately 12 to 13 years old, right? But this could be mildly infuriating for someone who's younger but could handle the subject, because there's an age minimum for them to enter middle school. Like another example, some kids who are in years 4 to 5 want to be able to make herself a member of a year 6 class because she wouldn't have any difficulty with the level of academic work. But sadly, in our curriculum, she couldn't be reaching that because, well, it's grouped by age, right? In sport and athletics, weight, size, and height have a direct impact on how the kid is going to perform. But that's not the case here, because in academic work, weight, size, and height don't make any difference at all. For example, if you've got a kid in year 7 who is very bright at math, his size doesn't make a darn of a difference. Maturity doesn't equal age, and age doesn't equal maturity. There could be more mature 10 years old out there rather than mature 15 years old even. Grouping by age has so many flaws, which is the ones that I want to talk about right now. For example, there will be some students that have different competence with the rest of them, and they will most likely experience bullying and discrimination due to them being different and less intelligent from the rest of them. There's also cases in which students with intelligence disability couldn't catch up with the school's material, therefore affecting their mental health, which is make their competence in learning and the others, their well-being, basically much more worse than the usual. Intelligence disability students need their own special treatment too, as they learn in a different way from the rest of people. Students that are not mature enough could also affect the others negatively too, whether they want the other students to engage in harmful or reckless activities with them. So, as we can see, it's truly unfair to group them by age if this is the case. Well, how are we supposed to fix those problems exactly? To fix those problems, we need to start grouping children based on their abilities. How are students grouped based on that exactly? Students are usually assigned to groups based on a review of data such as their grades, results, standardized testing, and their performance in class. Once placed, students can be moved into higher level groups if their skill levels increase. So it doesn't really matter if you are in a lower level of the grading, you can also grow and be at the same level as the higher students, right? Students can also move into lower skill level too, and should be the need for more intensive remedial instruction arise. If students were grouped based on ability, they will always be in their comfort zones because all are in their equal places. They all will be like-minded and are in the same wavelength. So it would work well if they're together. It will also make parents easier to find schools that are perfect for their children's abilities. Teaching a group of like ability students also allows teachers to adjust the pace of instruction to students' needs. For example, a teacher might instruct a slower pace, providing more repetition and reinforcement with a group of low achieving students than they would with a group of high achievers. A class of high achievers might be given more opportunities for independent research and cooperative group discussion than a group of low achievers will be given. As we can see in our Merdeka curriculum, basically the point of this curriculum is for students to have full freedom over their works, and basically the teacher just let them do what they want with their works. But this might be not really perfect for students who needs more guidance from the teachers, right? Otherwise they will not know what to do when they were given cooperative group projects. High achievers might be asked to apply their skills to solving higher level thinking problems too. Ability grouping increases student achievement by allowing teachers to focus instructions. Let's take an example from my own school, right? We have something called conversation class here, and in which the students are grouped by their abilities in English based off a test given by the teachers. This is very helpful as we were grouped into 4 to 5 classes and based on our levels in English. So the people in our classes are in the same wavelength, right? In relations to the motion, I strongly agree that we should really plan this system to our everyday curriculum, everyday school system and learning to improve the school's quality and curriculum and demolish grouping them by age. And that's all from me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.